There it is. The little "You Are Live." All right. Hi, replay viewers, because no one gets the beginning when it's live because this is not scheduled. I'm probably quarking 10 different people. And those of you who don't know what quarking is, I didn't know what that was till a long time ago either. But it's when you step on somebody else's live stream. But I don't know everybody else's schedule because I don't even know my schedule most of the time. All right. Why am I popping on? My head is about to explode. I had to share with somebody, and it is you and you and you and you. So on Facebook, YouTube, all that fun stuff. This past weekend, I was at the Women's Expo and I met lots of people. And on Friday, I had seen an announcement from Carrie Ann O'Clair, who is the DC Project. All right, Dean, and you, not just the replay viewers. So I'd seen something on Friday before the Women's Expo from Carrie Ann O'Clair, which was that there was going to be a hearing for Massachusetts for the gun laws that they're trying to pass. Now, I read it briefly. I was on my Friday was crazy because I had to do setup. I had to teach class. I had a game for my kid. I was volunteering at the fair. So this whole weekend, totally nuts. So I looked at it really quick and I thought that the testimony was due on Friday, like a week from last Friday, and it would be coming this Friday. However, yesterday, when I went back and I read it, it's like, oh no, it's today. And I had to submit my desire to testify by noon yesterday. So I did that. And then I realized, okay, this morning I have to actually write testimony, which I did this morning, in between at least 5 different random phone calls this morning. So I got invited to a business group. Then I got invited to a women's or a girls thing where I'm going to go do a presentation on Sunday. It's got a 30-minute presentation that I'm going to create between now and then. Right now, in about 2 minutes, I'm going to go hop on Zoom for the Massachusetts legislative body and find out how Massachusetts works because I've only testified in Connecticut before. And I'm hoping there's a list so I have some idea of when and where I am teaching or talking because tonight at 7, I'm doing that law seminar thing. Yeah. Right now I am totally feeling like Miss Popular. Like my phone does not usually ring, and almost every phone call this morning, I've had like 2 spam calls, but the rest of them have actually been like business producing opportunities. And the idea that I get to go talk to some teen and preteen girls on Sunday for half an hour about confidence and guns and stuff like that is super exciting. So, but at the same time, like, wow, life happens so fast. And it's so funny to me because I have lots of friends who become very successful, very um, famous in their own worlds, right? So, like, if you love baseball, I don't know, I don't love baseball, so I don't know, but like Babe Ruth is important to you. If you like shooting in the competitive shorts, in the handgun competitive shorts sports, wow. There's this dude, Jerry Michulik, and his whole family, they're important. If you're an Olympic skier, there are people that are important. If so, we have people who are famous in whatever thing that we like. So the people that are famous that I know that are famous, like one of my friends, his name is Billy Jean, and he's in marketing, and he has gone from failing miserably to being really, really good. Hey, DM, how are you, dude? I never see you. So yes, but thank you always for your work that you do for me. Um, so everyone who becomes successful, so many people think they're an overnight success. And here I am a decade into firearms training. Here I am a decade into Second Amendment advocacy. And this morning, I feel like poof, it's all exploding. Because I'm also working with the state to get something approved to be able to teach. And sorry, I'm putting this on silent while I'm talking to you guys. So it's super exciting. And it's just like you have to roll with the uncertainty. You have to be able to bend and flow. One of my favorite teachers is um, Bruce Lee, because if you ever read one of Bruce Lee's books, he had started writing an autobiography, sort of a training manual, when he broke his back, and the doctors told him he would never walk again. And his wife is the one who actually ended up finishing that book because it was not done before he died. But it talks about the reeds in the river and how they bend and flow with what is happening around you. And if you are just a rock and you stand there, the river will just tear you down eventually and make you smaller and smaller until you're a pebble, and then you're a piece of sand, and then you're gone. So, yes. So that's what I feel about LH. It stands for Libby Holman, who is my grandma. And he's been a Libby Holman fan for over 30 years now. And I just saw him 2 weekends ago because we were in North Carolina, and there was a big event on Libby Holman at a museum in Ronaldo. So it's just sort of funny how something that we do on a regular basis. Now, please understand, I am not saying that I'm famous or all of a sudden, but it was just like so much happened in such a tiny amount of time, being this morning mostly, that I'm just like, wow, I have to get a lot of stuff done. I have to be flexible about how I do it. And here is the crazy part for me right now. I'm trying to say no to stuff. I'm trying to make sure that my family is first and that my career is second. And yet, in my career, the things I get paid for versus just loving to help people, like doing Suicide Prevention Saturday or going and talking to these girls at the YWCA, I'm just like, I'm so blessed to be able to do stuff like that. So, anyway, I have to go jump on the Zoom meeting for Mass, and I have no idea if I'm going to be there all day or not. Yeah, Andy Warhol said we each have our 15 minutes of fame, and some people will see it and some people will not. My goal has always been to help as many people as I can become happier. And one of the phone calls I got this morning was such a blessing. Someone had called me and said they just wanted me, they just wanted to hear me say it's going to be okay. And I'm just like, ah, that is so sweet. And I did, and I didn't even ask him what was. I did ask what's the matter, but we didn't get into it. But it was just so funny because I just thought about this guy, and like literally the phone rings. I'm like, dude, I was just thinking about you. And he's like, I just need to hear your voice. I'm like, cool. And so that is my goal. Teach every one of us how to be someone that someone else can reach out to in a moment of need. And who knows, maybe I will get through to the Massachusetts legislative body today that we need to actually do violence prevention stuff, not just a bunch more gun laws. So, with that, y'all wish me luck. There is, yes, exactly, DM. Goal in life is for someone to be better for having met me. And here's the thing, there's probably more than one. I know that when I've been interviewed before about suicide prevention Saturdays, they're like, why do you keep doing it? I'm like, because there was the one. And there's the one that you know about, and there's the tens of hundreds that you probably don't know about or will never know about, because some of us can't reach out to the people who helped us originally. And yes, sir, thank you very much. And it's going to be a long day, but it'll be worth it. And I'll find out whether or not the Mass legislative body is going to allow a Connecticut resident who is a Mass permit holder to actually testify or not. So we will see. All right, guys. Thank you for checking in. Thanks to the replay viewers. Don't forget to like and share and all those fun things. Because I am trying to build my YouTube channel to have 500 people on it that are subscribed, because then I get to make money there too. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in, and I will see you